the peace, man. All I be needing is outside. Sometimes, sometimes I just be needing to be outside. I really be needing to be outside sometimes. My strength has not been allowing me to do that. And then I put myself in danger every time I do stuff like this. Because I go everywhere alone. I go everywhere alone. Because people don't be wanting to do the shit I be wanting to do. I be wanting to be in bars and all that. Like, I'm over it. I done been everywhere. Like, I done been to Vegas. I done been to California. I done been to freaking Florida, Texas, Louisiana, South Carolina, Virginia, the Carolinas, Virginia, all over Missouri, Kansas, Ohio, Iowa. Like I'm just tired. I'm so I'm so fucking tired. Making sure nobody's in me. But I'm just so fucking tired, man. I'm tired, y'all understand it. And when I try to place myself around people, even if it's just for peace, it never turned into peace. People don't know how to respect people anymore. They don't understand boundaries, morals. They don't have fucking morals. Like, then people expect for you to accept less than you. Like, why would I be subjected, or not even subjected because you subjected me, but why would I sit back and allow the constant abuse and disrespect? Like, people that think it's a game and they think it's funny to fuck with people mental health, and not only to intentionally, everything was done intentionally, not only to intentionally throw somebody mental off with tactics. You take that and you assassinate my character, and it's somebody that's outside of blood. Like, they assassinated my character on the mental level to the point where it's making sure nobody comes. But it's to the point where, like I said in a post, they admitted me into a mental institution to evaluate me after I act the ass of them disregarding someone breaking into my house in my car. And when the disrespect went too far on all levels, whether it be family, friends, law enforcement, medical, anybody, when it came to the point where it went too far, I lashed out on everybody. And part of that is because I'm 40 now. When I left my home, when I left my mother's home, I was 19 years old, barely 19, but I was 19. And I went straight out of high school to the Army. And at the age of 39, I was able to retire. Like, really retire. Like a blessing. It's so much of a blessing, and I can't let the foolishness turn this blessing that I've been gifted with to turn into a nightmare. And God is not gonna let that happen. Like, they've been trying. They've been trying. These lawyer fees are kicking my ass. Because I ain't do nothing wrong. Because people mad because I said forget it. I'm over it. I'm tired of being used. I'm tired of being taken as a pushover. I allow people to do a little bit, but when it start going too far where it's affecting my mental, I gotta let it go, man. And that's what I had to do. I had to let a lot of things and a lot of people go. And it's been the hardest part. It's been the hardest part. Because even with choosing the people that I do want to still communicate with, it's like they still expect more out of me than I can give. Like, people want me to live right now as if I'm a free single parent. And I don't work, so I have the time to hang out all the time. But that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I ain't been that person. I haven't been a club person in over 10 or 15 years now. I'm just tired. But I know for sure that my grandmama is watching me. I know for sure she's watching me and she's protecting me. I know my granny got it held down too, My granny, my girl. That's like my friend up in heaven. That's like my best friend. But my grandmother is more so the disciplinary. And to believe it or not, I really didn't have much of a relationship with my grandmother. I really didn't. I, I really didn't for some reason. I don't know, but in depth though, in depth. Man, when I tell you they communicates with me, and it's beyond. I can't say it's beyond my understanding. It's beyond anybody's understanding that don't believe. Because my grandmother, my grandmama, tried to talk to me when I first got to St. Louis in 2021, I want to say. And the description at that time, the communication I thought was coming from my granny. Because my granny's my girl, so that's the first person I think of. But the thing that my grandmother said to me, grandmama, the thing that grandmama said to me is, I don't want them to forget me. Don't let them forget me. I don't want to be forgotten. That was the one of the main things that she kept saying to me was, don't let them forget me. She's scared. She was scared that the Powell family was forgetting about her. But at that point in time, I was thinking it was my granny. So I did the same thing I did here. Try to go to her house every so often. Like my life evolved around her. Like her and my kids. Passwords. Her and my kids. But the thing that I had to think about damn near 4 years later is that Granny wasn't the one that was talking to me. It was Grandmama. And I had to think, like, just by evaluate, people on my mother's side act like they're devastated behind Granny's death. And they can very well be devastated. Some, anyway. I'm not going to say all, because all or no. Some. Not all. But after evaluating, I realized, like, man, nobody ain't finna forget about Granny. Like, it's impossible. So, like, that's not who was talking to me. And the description, I can't even get into all that without people thinking I'm crazy. But, I don't know. I've been here for 15 minutes now. And it's a nice little walk back. I was able to get some tears out, which I always need to do. It's kind of getting chilly out. So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop this. tired now. And these lawyer fees are busting my ass. So if anybody know any lawyers, I got one for child services. But if anybody know any lawyers that fight against malpractice suits, a lawyer that deals with malpractice, and something telling me to wait on it to see what Winsville Police Department is going to do, if they're going to try to press charges on me or not. But if they do, that's another case I gotta deal with. On top of two others that I'm not under liberty to discuss. But just pray for me, y'all. Just pray. Pray that my smile is always a smile, though, even when I'm hurting. Even when I'm hurting, because just that quick, I gotta just dry my face up a little bit. Anything on there? Any tears that came down. Yeah. Gotta dry my face up. And then get back to it. So, that's what it is. Chanel is out enjoying the weather. Releasing my mind. Free Minds by Tim's. Listen to that. Oh yeah, my mind. All these thoughts are traveling, fighting to get out my lane, fighting to get on my way. My mind running to the other side when it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out. I tell you what I need right here. I really need time, yeah. I need to be mine, yeah. I really need time, yeah. I need to free my mind, yeah. For real, free your mind, y'all.